Hi, it's Lori, the armchair chef. I'm dropping in to let everybody know that you got to get your email to me for the June Mystery Yarn Challenge. If you want to join, I'm going to give you the names of the people I have so you will know that you're in. And if you don't hear your name, send me your email. Okay. I have Becky D, Carol W, Teresa M, Michelle L, Deb M, Roxanne, Wanda, Julie, Talena, Mary, Zinnia, Charlena, Jolie. Kristen's going to play this month, and I have 4 new people. That many people saw your projects and got excited about it, and they want to play. So welcome to Naomi C, Janice U, Shannon, who is a regular. Her channel is Another Yarn. See her around a lot. And then we have Tammy H, who's new. So welcome, ladies, to our game. And if you see them around, be sure to say hi to them. So I didn't include me. I'll be in there, and I'm going to add Lisa onto that because, heaven forbid she watch my channel and find out what's going on. So I always have to add her. So if anybody else is thinking about playing, I want to get my email sent out tomorrow. It's Friday. It's the 2nd. So I'm probably going to start getting them together, get them ready, because then it'll be faster if I just pop in some names. If I get the emails started and just leave them as drafts. Also have to do my map. I have to map out everybody. So yeah, I've got those people ready. And I have a couple projects started I wanted to show you. Sometimes, you're working on something and you just get tired of it and pick up some yarn and start making something else. And I did that because I was just getting tired of doing the same stuff. So I got, I was going through yarn and I found a bag, and it must have been in some stuff that somebody sent me or I got in a mystery bag or something. And I have one of these, the Soho Playful. And it's so nice and soft. And I thought, oh, well, I only have one of them. So I thought, well, let me make a hat. And then I decided, you know what? Let me practice my granny square. So I've been watching the people who are making the granny square shirt. They just do the granny square on the front, and then they just attach the rest of it to it and make a shirt. So I thought, well, let me just do that on this one. I made a closed granny because I don't really like the granny stitch itself, but I do like this closed one. Well, it started curling a little bit because I think I was going too big in the corners, but it doesn't matter because if it's a top, you kind of maybe want it like this. So anyway, I'm just going to keep going, and I changed it back down to 2 and 1 and 2, so maybe it'll even it back out again. But it started gray, it's going red. It's going red, and then it's going to go pink, and then it's going to go white, and it's going to go gray again. So I'm working on that. I just pick that up every once in a while. It's really nice and mindless. I just do singles and corners. That's it. It's really nice. Then the other one I had, I was going to be doing it for, it's going to make a bag. I haven't really worked on the crystal thing. I have my mile a minute pieces, but I haven't really made them into anything because it's like, yeah, I kind of gave up on that a little bit because I figured it's going to take a lot more. And I just got so much, I was just been so distracted. So what I decided, I was looking at bags. I was going to experiment making a bag first before I use some really nice yarn. Yeah, the yarn that Thrift gave me. I wanted to use that, but I have to put it in a ball first because it's in a hank, and I have to dig out my Swift, and yeah, I've got to do that. But I thought, well, wait a minute, before I start with the really good yarn, let me practice on some other yarn. And good thing I did. So what I'm doing is there's a bag out there. There's like, I think there's 2 patterns that I saw. They're rectangles. You crochet rectangles. and then you attach them together in like a windmill. And then what you'll do is you'll sew this together here and sew each of them like that, and then you'll fold it to where it's going to be folded up and it forms the bag. So what I did was I had this kind of this cotton cake stuff. I had a cotton cake that's plain green. So I did 2 panels in that. And then I had the funnel cake, which is a little very ombre blue a little bit. So I made 2 in that. And I did I think I did a linen stitch or a moss stitch in each color, and then the other one I did the opposite. I did a half double crochet. But to me, they don't stretch too much going this way. So that's nice. I like that. So yeah, I'm gonna they're not exactly all the same size though. Because I went this way with them, I couldn't make them all the same length once I got the chain done. So some are going to be a little shorter than others. So I'm not sure how this is going to turn out, but yeah, it's kind of a an experiment. So we'll see. I'll get them laid out and see how it turns out. But together, it looks pretty cool. The green and the blue together, making a bag out of this, I kind of like it. But this also would be really good for those summer headbands. The one where you put it on the elastic and the elastic is in the back and it can either your ponytail can go through it or it can just be on your head. This is really nice for that. I don't work with cotton that often, but I really kind of like this. But yeah, so next time I find someplace on clearance, I might pick up a little bit to work with. So yeah, I'll probably do that tonight. Fiddle with this and hook it together or safety pin it together and kind of see how it's going to turn out when I fold it. Because there's 2 of them that are long and there's 2 of them that are kind of short. So that works out kind of good. So maybe the ones that are long could have the handles on it, or I can put them on the bottom and make them longer on the bottom, maybe. So we'll see. I got to figure out what it is. So I only saw two patterns out there with this, and one of them is really basic. She actually used like t-shirt yarn or tape yarn, and I have all that tape yarn that I've been buying on clearance. So I might try it with that next because yeah, this is very small, and so this worked up very slow. And ideally, the other girl did hers this way, up and down, so you could do the length you wanted. And so they would all match instead of me doing it. And because the stitches shrank the chain, that's why they're not all the same length. I'm still new at this, and this is why I'm experimenting before I use the really good yarn. So yeah, that's the second project I was working on. And this was the, whoops, this was the, that one. Now I have more of this yarn, but it's in a different color. And I have 3 of them. So I would really like to make something with these 3. I might just keep going, do a granny, and then just keep going and just make it really big. So it probably could turn into a blanket. I don't know how far one will go. This is it's a 4. It's cotton and acrylic. So I could do a bag out of this. That's why I wanted to do that granny, because people are making bags out of the grannies too. So I thought, oh, I could do that. And it's what's the yardage? 218. So these 3 would be 218, 20, 620. This could make a decent size thing with 4 weight. And it's really soft. This would be really nice. for a top, but I don't have enough for a top, but I could do a front and a back maybe. I could do like a solid on the back and do this on the front. So yeah, all I have to do is pick a yarn that looks like this to do the other one on the back. So, yep, that's my idea. And so that was working up pretty quick. Yeah, the other one was a cotton funnel cake, the blue one. So that is that. So that's what I'm doing. And so go ahead and send me your name if you want to play in June. I had some people that I know are not going to play. Donna's not going to play. Cecilia's not going to play. A couple of people already told me that they weren't going to because of the month. They might be a little too hectic for them. Or some people are traveling too. It's summer, and so yeah. Update on my job. I still love it. I like it. It's a little hectic because the communication's not very good. Yeah, I found out about 30 minutes before I had to open the front window in the retail section. The boss wanted to remind you that you're supposed to open the front. I'm like, I am? Really? Okay. And I just got my cash register the day before, my tray. I'm like, oh my God. So I had to totally just change my mind. I didn't have my window clothes on. I had my had a t-shirt on, but thank gosh I have clean clothes that I'm wearing. They're not all ratty clothes. And people liked my t-shirt. It was a Beatles t-shirt. So I had a lot of other old people that liked the Beatles that were commenting on it. So yeah. And yeah, did that when the girls came back from vacation. So that's very nice. And then another one went on vacation. And then I had to help up at the front window. So it was a little hectic this morning when they don't communicate. I was supposed to come in early on Tuesday. I was supposed to open the window today, and nobody told me. Yeah, I'm not liking the lack of communication because I'm flexible, but I like planned spontaneity, huh? Who's with me? I like to be spontaneous, but I like to plan it. It's a thing. It really is. It's a thing. I'll do something at the spur of the moment, but I want to plan it. And I don't like commitment. I have trouble with commitment. I'm a commitment phobe. I hate making appointments because I might not want to do that. What if I don't feel like it? So, okay. All right. Checking in with you. Okay. Yeah. I guess I should have paid more attention to what I was doing so I could talk more. I'm sure I have other stuff to talk about, but I always look around to see if there's something sitting around that I forgot about. But other than the dogs, not much sitting around. So, okay. I'm going to sign off on this one. It should be ready to go up. I should not have to do no editing. And go check out the playlist for the finale of the April challenge because their projects are just fantastic. They're fantastic. They're just, people are talented. And, sometimes all you have to do is do something easy to get it done. And it works okay. My stuff, we have a thing here in Utah in the winter. It's called Scarves in the Park, where people make lots of hats and scarves, and you put a tag on it, and the tag says if you need a hat or a scarf, feel free to take one. And then what we do is put them up on a fence in one of our parks. So anybody that's in need of a hat or a scarf can come get one, and they take it off the fence. And I did get a couple people sent me some donations last year, and I took those, and I have all this stuff that I've been making. So I also have a lot of new people that I am meeting at work and such. So it's possible I have some gifts now for some of these people. So that'll be very nice. So yeah, I have all these hats and scarves that I can use for later. So if you want to make a project that you can use later on to donate or to gift. And like people are doing that. They're making something and giving it as a gift. And that's what this is meant to be. Be creative, use your yarn, make it useful, make it purposeful, and enjoy it. So, okay. All right. Thanks for watching. Bye.